guys, it's Hollywood. The very first CMMG product that I ever reviewed was a couple years ago on the channel. I'll put a link in the description below, but it was this 22 conversion kit for your 5.56-223 rifle. Basically, you swap your bolt carrier out for this, use these magazines, and you can fire 22 long rifle from your 5.56-223. So this is a standard Gen 3 PMAG. This is a 9mm. Very similar to the conversion kit for 22, they have now come up with a 9mm conversion kit that works in your Gen 2 and Gen 3 PMAGs. Now, this is certainly not something new. Mean Arms has what they call the Endo bag, and it's been out for quite a while. This one has been redesigned by CMMG to work exclusively with their radial delayed blowback system. So the full magazine costs just under $40. And that includes, obviously, the shell of the PMAG. However, let's say you already have 10, 20, 30, 100 PMAGs laying around. As long as you have some that are Gen 2 or Gen 3, you can buy just the guts. This is what the inside looks like. So here we have a Gen 3 PMAG. Go ahead and remove the internals. Slide that kit in, and good to go. Now you can shoot 9mm from your Gen 2, Gen 3 PMAG. So what's the point? Why would you want to shoot 9mm if you already have a 5.56 lower? Well, some might want to use it for training. It might be cheaper to use a 9mm for training as opposed to 5.56, 300 blackout, or something like that. Other people may already have an SBR lower, like I have here. And all you'd have to do is get the 9mm upper from CMMG, slap it on your SBR lower, and with these magazines, you're good to go with 9mm. Now you have 5.56, 223, 300, and 9mm, all in the same platform. And then my favorite reason, the reason people ask me about the guard, well, what's the point? The point is, it's freaking fun. It is so much fun to shoot a pistol caliber carbine. Every time I take it to the range, you've heard me say this before, the CMMG Guard 45 is the one that everybody asks me to bring if they've shot it previously. Every single time, hands down. Pistol caliber carbines, you may like them, you may not. They may not serve a purpose for you, but they certainly are fun. So if you're anything like me, the first thing you might ask is, well, how reliable is that? And it's the very first question that the guy at the FFL asked me, as well as a few of my friends when I told them about it. So I did a 240 round test on this. Now, obviously I'm going to shoot a lot more than that, but for the purposes of getting this review out, I put 8 magazines through this. It shot 239 rounds with no problems. The only problem that it had was when I switched this upper onto a lower that had an H2 buffer in it. It had one failure. It ran fine with the carbine buffer that's in here. It ran fine with an H1 buffer in my SBR, and it had one failure with an H2 buffer. But get yourself a carbine buffer, or if you already have an H1, which is probably what most of you have, you'll be absolutely fine. At the end of this video, I'm going to roll in all that footage, so if you want to sit there and see 239 rounds, you can go to the end of this and check that out. If you've been following the channel for a while, you've seen my Guard 45 probably several times by now. This is going to be very similar. You will see quite a bit more of this. I've got an SLR muzzle device on order, as well as a new handguard. I am going to be soon swapping in that Rise Armament RA 434 trigger. Couldn't wait. I did a recent video where I compared 5 triggers to each other. This was one of them. I'll post a link in the description below to that. So if you want to see 5 different kind of high-end triggers, go check that out. But you will be seeing quite a bit more of this platform in the future. And because this is YouTube, I cannot tell you where to get this. I am probably going to have this video demonetized. When I did the Smith & Wesson 40, the Banshee and 40 Smith & Wesson, it literally got demonetized within 30 minutes. So this one will probably be the same. We'll see. But if you're handy with the Google, you can find it. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button below. Here comes some of that shooting footage for those of you who stuck around. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. H1 buffer. Different lower with a H2 buffer. One failure to feed. One failure.